Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Wait, no. Good morning. Soon to be afternoon. This is Queen Z Spiritual Insight, and my name is Acolia Queen Z Denise. If you are new to my channel, today I will be doing a twin flame slash soulmate reading. I will tell everybody, like I always do, please like, subscribe, and share to my YouTube channel. Also, if you would like to book a reading, please email me at queensiesreadings@gmail.com, or you can actually schedule your time, and I'll send you an invoice on Facebook on Queen Z's Readings on Facebook. Also, I'm asking everybody to like, subscribe, and share. For the fact of it is, I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. And for every 100 subscribers, I will do a live drawing on my channel. Picking three viewers, giving them a chance to win a free reading for up to an hour and 30 minutes. So without further ado, I'm going to shuffle the cards a little bit and get this reading going. Again, this is a energy reading. It can resonate by anyone as long as it's energy wise, from masculine to feminine. People resonate, and please leave what does not. I am definitely a realist when it comes down to doing these readings, so I might say some things that may be kind of um I'm not gonna say offensive, but I'm gonna say it how it comes to me. For the fact, whatever messages spirit give it to me is his way, or spirit's way of communicating directly with me. So let's go. Let's see. Let's shuffle these. I'm gonna take 4 cards. I am coming from the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Noel. All right, Spirit, what messages do we have today for the collective of twin flames, masculine and feminine energy? What messages do you have for the twin flames in regards to the connection? Again, I'm taking 4 cards. If it come out to be more, I do take them, which I got 4 cards now. So move these to the side. Okay. So the first card that came out, you have the double mission. Lightworker Starseed, serve the world by being you. I like this. See, the reader starting out all good already. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I do not know if this is the masculine or the feminine energy, but whatever energy I do feel, I will tell you. But I do feel like this card is technically for the collective. The energy that spirit is actually giving me right now from this card is, it's time for you to really stand in your truths. It's time for you to stop hiding behind the shadows of the world. You are made for something greater. I do hear Beyonce bigger, meaning no matter whatever the world may say, you may think that you're not worth anything in this world, but the ones that is actually going through the worstest times is actually the ones that is being prepared for what the new world is going to be like. What I mean by the new world, the new energy, the things that's going to be different. We are evolving day by day as being a human in a human being experience. So I do feel like this double mission, meaning you gotta remember the physical. Yes, you gotta remember both sides to yourself. Before you was in flesh, you was in spirit. Some of you may not believe it, but those that do, spirit is saying those that don't is being made into believers now because they wasn't believers for so long. And that's the one thing that humanity shied away from, was their spirituality, meaning that they wasn't able to connect the physical and the spiritual as one. So spirit is telling you, remember, you're on a double mission. Remember that there is a vision that is being given to all of you. That's why I encourage everybody, dig deep into your inner child, heal everything that's around that. Remember what was so promising to you. Do you understand your assignment? It says, serve the world by being you. The way that you serve the world, the way that you heal the world, the way that we take care of the world is not being what the world already placed upon us. Like, for instance, a lot of us black indigenous people, we are stereotype. We could walk down the street and it could be somebody that randomly think just because you're wearing a face mask that's all black and you're wearing all black, now you're somebody that they feel like they gotta protect themselves from because you might do some random shit. I'm not gonna lie and say that it's not like that, But Spirit is saying it's time for us to stop fearing the worst when we walk in these streets. It's time for us to stop doing the norm. Stop being that stereotypical Black person or whatever your race may be. But I am speaking to the colored people because I do feel like us Black folks forgot who we were, and we forgot that we may be our families may were stereotype, because like you may have the family members that is known in the streets for the violence and stuff. That doesn't mean you was about that life. That doesn't mean that's where your destiny must go. So when you start to follow other people's vision, you start to accumulate a lot of negative things around you. You start to take on your parents' burdens. You start to accumulate a lot of their past burdens and stuff. That's why they tell you as a parent, you got to eliminate some of that trauma and that childhood trauma so you won't bleed it onto the child that you birthed, instead of healing the inner child in ourselves. So I do feel like a lot of you need to do a little bit of self-talk. Stop being what the world see you as. Stop looking at what your mother told you need to be, your father. I got to repeat this every reading that I have been doing, but I'm speaking to the collective right now. I'm speaking to the spiritual team. I'm going to call y'all team because even if you're a masculine and a feminine, I got a lot of things coming to me at once. So y'all got to just bear with me. You are as one with your counterpart, and your counterpart and you are built to have a soul tribe, and that soul tribe is meant to have their counterpart, and they are meant to build other soul tribes, and it's supposed to be a ricochet. So Spirit is saying you was made to be a leader. Stop being a follower. Why are you doing what everybody else is doing? Be the opposite. Even if you get judged for being the opposite of what everybody else is telling you to be, you got to clear away all that stuff. How do we expect the world to be different if we still doing the same thing that we watched since we was children? Our parents watched since they was children. It did not work. So Spirit says, be the game changer. Switch the game up on everybody. Remember your mission. Remember what you're here for. Even if you don't want nothing to do with the Spirit, so you're going to be forced into your spirituality because you have to face both sides to yourself. You are on a double mission, meaning the more and more you heal yourself, the more and more we heal our physical self. We start to see ourselves move a little bit more, do a little bit more, interact with people a little bit more. We know how to protect our energy. We know who to deal with and who not to deal with. Hold on 1 second. Let me just turn this off because I do not want nobody to disturb me. But star seeds and indigo children and crystalline children, we are all the same. We call ourselves the generational XZs and big bloomers and all that stuff. X all that out. X all that out. Spirit said no, because some of these generation baby bloomers is also acting like the mentality of the generation Z because they don't want to get old. But Spirit said you supposed to be above that. You are now the teacher. You were supposed to have been learned your lessons in life so you could teach the next generation. And that's why this generation, the children that we seeing right now, we saying they wilding out and all that shit. That's because we have not grown up. Our generation have not grown up because we are birthing children that we think are our friends, and we're not teaching them. We didn't learn them lessons because our parents didn't learn the lessons. But Spirit says some of you are being made wiser, and the reason why a lot of people is being eliminated because they can't face the fact that you got to face both sides to yourself. You are not just a physical being, but you are a spiritual being at the same time. So you have to honor both. You know why so many of us are struggling? Because our spirit is trying to knock on that door, our physical door, and say, hey, you're going in the wrong direction. Hey, I didn't say that's what we were supposed to do. I got the blueprint inside of you. So why are you looking to the world for everything else? Remember the mission that you're on. So you got deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. A lot of us, like I said, from this card, you are on a mission. When your inner mission has now peaked to your outer mission. So if you are feeling crappy inside, you degrading yourself, you have lack of confidence, you don't know who you are, you're mentally going crazy, you allowing what the world is putting in front of you to destroy your inner being, knowing that you were made to be something different from the world. Spirit said, guess what? This is why I'm allowing so many things to accumulate in your life that is tearing you apart, because I need you broken. I need you broken so I can fill your vessel differently, so you can know that side of you does not work. that not healing your inner emotions and being able to face your emotions, the good and the bad, you're supposed to acknowledge both. You're supposed to acknowledge the negative emotions so that way you can understand the positive emotions a little bit better. If you're having lack of confidence, Spirit said it's time for you to know your worth, to know you should be confident in who you are. The reason why we lack in confidence is because we want to be what everybody else is being. We want to be the Jenny and Nako. We want to be the Megan Thee Stallion. We want to be the next pop star. We want to be the next best thing coming. We want to be the red bottom wearing bitch. We want the Brazilian tuck. We want the ass cheeks. We want all of that. But what we still forget is that's not going to change how you feel inside. Not no doctor can heal that but you. You got to be your own doctor. You have to heal both sides to yourself. So light spirit is a deep cellular healing. It's not just, listen, when you heal the inside of you, you begin to multiply and heal the cells of you. Some of you have skin irritation. That skin irritation is coming because there's still so much residue from toxicity inside of you that you're breaking free from. A lot of people don't understand when you have, sometimes we don't understand when we get in the vomiting and the throwing up and the pooping and all that stuff coming from. That is coming from your body is cleansing the toxicity. It's not just what you eat, it's also what you ingesting in your spirit. What you're out here accepting from people, what you out here accepting from the world is killing you inside. It is weakening your immune system. This is why a lot of you keep getting sick. These colds is not normal. They are not just physical colds. You have to heal what's inside of you. You got to build your spiritual immune system up so that way you could tolerate the physical immune system. Everybody want to beat COVID? That's how you're going to beat it. That's how you're going to beat it. Deep cellular healing. This shit is skin deep. This is deeper than skin deep. This is not bone deep. This is not flesh deep. This is inside of your soul. Something that you think ain't physical. But your soul is leaching out of your physical world now. So if you starting to see your world crumbling apart, and do you think it's just you going mentally crazy? No. This is the energy you are projecting because you have an emotional buildup that is not healthy. You're accepting the negative energy. You're accepting the toxic emotions. Spirit says stop doing that and release them. You're supposed to acknowledge them, understand them, so you would never make the same decisions again, and you would never make the same mistake again. You would never allow that same situation to continue if you know it made you feel that way. Spirit said you dismiss that and you move forward. And why? Because you're here for a higher purpose. You're here for a higher purpose. You are on a double mission. And this is what I'm going to title this video. You are on a double mission. Another thing, masculines and feminine, the more and more you heal yourself, the more and more you heal your counterpart, the more and more they can heal their children, the more and more their children. Y'all will have an abundant life if you only heal on a deeper level and stop allowing the world to distract you from your purpose. Your purpose is to come together as one. Now, y'all healed. You don't got to be physically healed to come into your counterpart's life. That's not true. Because some of the healing has to take place between you and that person together. So that way y'all can learn from each other, grow from each other, and off of experience, y'all can bring a better world into this physical world. Because your inner selves are now combined as one, and it takes two. The power of two. Okay. Deep cellular healing. Architrust energy. Physical and emotional healing. We heal our emotions, we heal our spirit. And we will start to leak out positive energy. You will have the abundance of overflow. That means that job you want will start to flow over to you. You will start getting a lot of job calls when you start speaking affirmations into your life and say, I am worthy of getting this job. I am worthy to be abundant. I am worthy to have a better life for me and my family. Hold on, let me take a sip. You got the 7 star sisters. What did I say? We about to birth something different into this world. We got to start healing what is inside of us and fucking producing something positive. I'm not saying basically birthing the new children, because some of us are done with having kids. But there's other kids that's being brought in that you will be touching these kids' life by showing them. Be that one fucking light in their life to show them the positive energy that could actually manifest positive things. It says birthing creations, tapestry of life and expression. All right, let's go back to the negative energy, because Spirit said it's still a lot of y'all just holding on to it. Okay. You holding on to so much negative energy, right? Every cycle, you're going to birth something new out of you, whether it's good or bad. Spirit say, ain't you tired of birthing the negative stuff? Ain't you tired of birthing this negative energy all the time and you getting negative results? It could seem positive because that's something you used to. But Spirit said the outcome never be the same. It's always something different. But it's always leading back to the same result, the end result. Negativity. It never works and it always fails. Spirit says switch some puzzle pieces up and mix and match them. But how are you going to birth something different in your life if you're still holding on to the negative aspects of yourself? How? It's not possible. You're birthing new creations, whether it's good or bad. So, if you're birthing something more positive and you're connected to your mission and it's your intentions is to do much better in the world, so that way the world could do a little bit more better, Spirit said it's all about your expression. It's all about in the way that you're moving. It's all in the way that your heart is telling you one thing, and it's like your spirit is saying one thing, but your physical body does the opposite of what your spirit is telling you, because nobody else can hear it but you. So that same voice that's telling you that positive affirmation inside, that you're doing the opposite of what that positive energy is telling you, you're ignoring yourself. You don't know your worth. You're self-sabotaging. And then that's why your soul is leaking out negative energy. But the 7 star sisters, birthday creations, tapestry of life and expression. This is also you coming together with your soul tribe and uplifting the energy of the world, meaning that spirituality, that spirit of yours will start to become a part of your physical, and people will start to see, oh wow, I want to be as happy as them. And this is when you get the negative people. Every time I hear people saying, every time I get a little happy, it's something to make me sad or make me regret. And I just said this to somebody yesterday. I said, every time I seem to get happy, I seem to always find myself being disappointed. But Spirit said them disappointments was meant for your awareness, for your knowledge. So you will never make that same choice again, and you will never hold attachment to any outcome dealing with some of these situations. So the way you're expressing yourself is also a leverage of what your soul feels. Then it's I remember. Yes, clear this energy away. Y'all need to get away from that negative thinking, because I'm telling you, Spirit said you asking for your positive as a divine counterpart to somebody. You asking why your relationships always fail. You asking why you can never keep a financial stability. Why you always having lack. Spirit said, I remember. Soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. You have a destiny. Everybody has a destiny. Whether some of these people is meant for bad and some of these people is meant for good. If you got negative people in your life, they are on their destiny. They're doing what they're supposed to do. Even if these are people that should be healing and you feel like you was on the same frequency as them and you outgrowing them, if these people don't take initiative and take responsibility for their own healing, Spirit said that is a part of your fated life. But Spirit said your destiny is waiting for you. When you start to tap in, because everybody is a part. Listen, Spirit said I gave some of y'all the privilege to live. Y'all passed certain situations that was meant to kill you. And I this is for the twin flame and the soulmate connection people. And I don't understand why Spirit is like giving this blunt message. But Spirit said, I let some of y'all still live because I want you and your counterpart to do what I assigned y'all to do. You came into this lifetime. I did not give you the assignment to die. So why do you keep putting yourself in situations to die? You're killing yourself spiritually so your physical self could die. Some of you have a suicidal mind but don't even know it. Because when you putting yourself in predicaments that's going to give you high blood pressure, stress you out, give you anxiety, depression, and all that stuff. Spirit say you keep yourself in that because you think it's normal. But no, that's the sad part. You're not tapping into your positive energy and you're not understanding yourself. So when you actually sit there and you know what you're here to do and you just choose to, everybody got a freedom of choice, but Spirit said that's why y'all get disconnected from your source. This is why you feel disconnected from source, like Spirit don't hear you. You could be praying about something and it's like God don't hear you. Say, God, I don't understand. I pray about things. Whoever you believe is your higher power. I don't give no titles because like I said, Spirit is spirit. Spirit is the highest power in the Almighty. You're my creator. So I don't give you no physical name. Physical names is for our physical flesh. That is not spirit. Spirit is energy. But you got to remember you have a soul plan and you're going against it. If you keep getting put back into a certain direction, Spirit said that's because this was your destiny. But you're running from it. A lot of you are running away from your counterparts because you have to change something about yourself. You have to be more of a bigger person in life. But you still holding on to that old you because you missed out so much as a kid. I feel like some of you missed out so much as a child that you're holding on to your youth. You still holding on to it. But Spirit said, if I made you, I could take you. A lot of people that is passing from COVID, some people may not like me saying this, their mission was up. They was not made for these assignments. COVID is not going to end until Spirit really acknowledge us as being healed. Every day that some of us are surviving is because we are doing the work to be able to stay here. Living is a privilege. Dying is a promise. Don't ever get it mixed up. Especially if you are a twin flame or a soulmate. We are the part of the 144,000. You have to come together with your counterpart. You have to not ignore this mission. You cannot keep walking away from your destiny for your fated life. The stuff that was accumulated over time that built you into the person you are, so you cannot remember your mission. But Spirit said, I am going to chisel the hell out of all this stuff from you so you can wake up to your divinity, to who you are. You was made for something greater, but because you was told this is your life, even now, why you think, I'm gonna be real, I do not believe some of us were slaves. I do not believe in that slavery shit. I'm sorry. Because if I still keep believing in that, that stuff is still gonna keep accumulating in my life. I'm gonna still feel like I'm not free. I'm free internally. You know why? Because that's what with the way everything in the world is going, this is why it was built the way it was. Because it was meant to keep us from knowing who we were, to keep us off of our mission. But a lot of us are remembering now. And it's hard for you. It's very hard. I feel like a lot of you are fighting it. Because it's hard to face your reality that you was living a lie for so long. And it's because you was mentally in prison. But Spirit said, I've been trying to knock you out of that for a long time. This is why I gave you choices and I allow you to have freedom of choice to see what you was going to do. If you was going to still keep following that prison like that your ancestors was going by because out of fear, you've been free a long time. You've been free for a long time and it's time for you to understand you are free. You got to remember this. I remember what controls me. I have the power over my mind, not this world, not the government, not them. You know why? Because we keep their pockets going. I stand on my own 2 feet. And if it's my time to go because Spirit said it's your time, shorty, guess what? It is what it is. But as of right now, while we wake up every day, we got to remember that we are here on an assignment. We got a mission to heal this world. And that's what they are fighting against us. That's why COVID is here. And they really trying to understand, well, why is so many people dying even after these vaccines and stuff? I just read an article last night and it said a husband is trying to sue because his wife was vaccinated and she's having complications. Serious complications. She got the vaccine because she wanted to be protected. Spirit said, ain't no medicine in this world that's going to protect y'all but you. You connecting back to me and know that I have the say-so, the last word. Especially if you are twin flame. Every day you waking up is for a reason. Another thing, because I'm one too. I do feel like my taste buds and my smell been taken away from COVID because Spirit wanted me to remind myself that all that is not of me. What I eat and what I'm tasting, what I'm smelling has nothing to do with my inner being. That should never change me because I could right now be going crazy saying, oh, I'm gonna starve myself because I don't know what nothing tastes like, even though sometimes I do feel like that. But guess what? Spirit said that's why you still eating. This is why you still drinking. But guess what? I'm more so because I can't taste certain things fully. I would rather drink a water or drink something tart like a fruit drink, or I'll eat a lot more fruits. And that's because Spirit said now you're getting the hang of why I'm saying you got to keep the body light so that way the spirit can keep flowing. Let's get some confirmation over here. Let's see. I don't know. This is a real direct message for the Twin Flame Collective today. It's like Spirit is putting us in check and telling us about ourselves. Let's see. Sorry, I need another drink of water. All right, Spirit, what more messages do you have for the collective? For the Twin Flame Collective? The only thing I hear is Spirit saying, y'all like that song? I understand the assignment. Spirit said, well, you don't understand your assignment, honestly. Why is double mission here for the Twin Flame Collective? Spirit. Rest and be ready for the battle. A lot of you lately have been sleeping or a little fatigue, and Spirit said that's because I'm putting you under rest because there is a war that you about to face. But the more you start to contemplate and you start to face this mentally, you gotta mentally fight. It's a mental fight right now. Spirit is really being direct. The mission is to heal your mind and heal your emotions at the same time. You have to. Why is the Four of Swords here on top of double mission? Spirit, can I get a bigger message? For the Four of Swords. Okay. So a lot of you are still receiving. Some of you are really like, yeah, like I said, y'all don't feel like y'all free from situations mentally. Mentally, you are still stuck in a prison because you're preparing for a battle that is not even for you yet. The battle that you're facing right now, Spirit said, is your own karma because you're still stuck and stagnated. And it's an ending to some things that you don't feel celebrated about, right? There's like no celebration. This could be an ending of a third party situation. So even if this is dealing with your counterpart or your twin flame connection, Spirit, which I did ask Spirit for what's taking place in our connection. So maybe this is a very deep message because we forgetting our assignment, we forgetting our mission, we forgetting to heal ourselves so that we can come together with our other party. So you get what I'm saying? We can remember our assignment. We can start changing the dynamic of a lot of things. But Spirit said the reason why. Spirit saying you gotta remember you're on a double mission. You have to heal your mind, body, and your soul. But Spirit said it's time to heal the emotional and the physical body. You're stuck. You're preparing yourself for a battle, right? But the battle is already won if you start to realize that. This is why you still keep having bad karma and you don't feel like you can be celebrated. Spirit said you have to turn that celebration up in order for you to receive good karma. You being like this and you being stuck paying attention to all your losses and your negative karma and the ending of certain things. Spirit says some of the things had to end because it's for you to heal. Why is deep cellular healing here? For the divine connections, for the twin flame and the soulmate collective. It's here. Why? Oh, yep. For some of you, I feel like you may were a giver to certain situations, or you may have felt like people is always begging for stuff. Somebody's always begging. Or you can feel like you are always the person that's in need and your needs is being ignored. But Spirit said you got to heal that. Because even when your needs are being ignored, Spirit said they not, because I'm the one that's supposed to fulfill those. But how can I see what you divinely want if you're not accepting? You got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. What I'm giving you. You're still I've heard Spirit saying for some people, you're still accepting handouts from people instead of healing yourself. You're in that self-sabotage moment. You're still in that energy. Mentally, you're stuck. I feel like some of you feel like you're going to be needing people forever. But Spirit said, these people, this is Seven of Pentacles just sitting here, were meant to be just what they were to you. You had to learn to stop giving because this is not your promise. This wasn't what you were supposed to deal with forever. But I do feel like there is other options, or you could be having spiritual, like I feel like for some of you, you may be having dreams about other things that you could be doing. Maybe this is something emotionally that you feel like, I need other options to make me feel fulfilled. Like you need other things to make you feel fulfilled. I feel like for some of you, this is what you're not healing. So I feel like you're going towards other things to fulfill that emotional void that you have. But Spirit said, I've been giving you for so long. I'm giving you a chance in order to heal this stuff from you so that way you can know what options you have. You have one option, and the only one option is me. Why is the 7 star sisters here? Like I said, a lot of you've been birthing. You don't want to keep being in this energy because you don't want to keep birthing the same type of bullshit. You don't want to keep birthing unhappiness. You don't want to keep birthing people coming into your life and not being fulfilling. This is the energy you give, and this is the energy you will be receiving. There, you have not been able to transform with certain people. You have not been able to change, evolve, or grow. Some people been dealing with some twin flames been dealing with a soul tribe that is not even their people. It was the people that you was on the same frequency at that time with. Why is I remember here for the twin flame collective? Yep. Start looking within so you can remember. You can remember everything, your mission, your fated life versus your physical, your destiny. Start knowing what your destiny is by going inside and doing what your spirit is telling you to do, not what the world is telling you to do. You got justice. When you start to go within, you start to acknowledge what spirit already poured inside you. Spirit said, I am going to show you everything. Everything. Let's get a closing message from spirit for the Twin Flame Collective. I'm going to be using the Hidden Worlds Oracle. Okay, Spirit, what is your closing I said argument because I do feel like we are in court right now and the judge has spoken. Spirit, can I get a closing message? Can I get 3 cards for a closing message? That's too many. That's way too many. Can I get a closing message for the collective, the Twin Flame Collective? And I think this is 2 and 1 more. I'll just take it from the bottom. Nope, right here. All right, so the first card, it says the secret of Camelot, the authority of spirit. Spirit has spoken, y'all. Only thing I hear, Spirit said, and I said so. Now what? Now what you gonna do? I'm putting you in your place. Some of you need to heal certain things about yourself. Yes, Spirit has spoken. It says the secret of Camelot, the authority of spirit. Spirit is forcing some things upon y'all, and y'all just still being a little stubborn ass little kids. It says the secret, the unknown, mysterious, and wonders. Spirit says it's time for you to take that leap of faith. It's time. Oh, I love this. I love this. Remember what I said earlier about some of us need to heal that inner child. We need to go back to who we were before the world started putting this hard ass shell on us. So the last card, it says resurrection, comeback, rebirth, and renewal. You have to come back something different, Spirit. So when you start to dig within, you will be justified. A lot of the things that was done to you is going to be justified. This is why certain people that did you wrong, it's not for you to that's why they going through that because they did me that way. No, Spirit said this is why they're going through that stuff, because what they did to you. But when you start to point the finger and laugh back at them, Spirit said this is why you keep accumulating more shit. You like that. It's a cycle that's going to keep coming. But Spirit said it's time for you to break that cycle. It's time for the resurrection. Come back. Rebirth. Come back new. And renewal. It's time to renew who you are. But Spirit said, I am authority. I am overriding every decision that you've been making, because I'm going to put you in the direction you're supposed to be in. I'm forcing it on you now, because it's vital. Some of you are on your last lifeline. And if you want to live, Spirit said, I have to keep doing this. So guys, this is your Twin Flame reading for this week. Please, again, like I said, like, subscribe, and share. Also, if you would like to book a reader, please email me at queensiesreadings@gmail.com. And if you would like to donate to Queensies Spiritual Insight or Queensies Readings, you can email, if you would like to donate, you could donate to Queensies Readings on Cash App. Also, help me reach 1,000 subscribers. And for every 100 subscribers, I will do a live drawing on my channel. And I will be picking 3 viewers, giving them a chance to win a free 1 hour and 30 minutes reading. So do not forget, like, subscribe, and share. Tag. Do what y'all got to do. It don't even matter. Help me, and I'm going to help y'all. All right, everybody.
Had a reading done. My first reading that I had done by her, I must say, was out of this world. I wasn't expecting to hear the things that she said. She did touch on a lot of things that occurred in my life. people who have passed on that she had no idea about, things that I've said that was kind of repeated. Well, not kind of, but actually it was repeated in the reading. It was like confirmation. The next reading, again, pure clarity. I won't say it was a future reading, but in a sense, it kind of put me in the right direction as to where I needed to be heading, what decisions I needed to make. Really, it was just kind of like confirmation. But again, I will say that her readings were on point. I did get a lot from them. I am looking forward to future readings. It's real. I mean, I can't deny that it was proven to me. So I can't say that I'm a skeptic anymore, because she gave me a different outlook on this. And like I said again, she's awesome. I would never second guess things that she tells me. And if I had to rate her on the stars of 1 to 5, she would definitely be a number 5. She'd be right at the top because of these great readings that she does, that she offers. So if you're interested and you're thinking about getting a reading by her, I would suggest that you go for it. You'd be really, really surprised at what may come out of it.